Toronto Predators, it is number 32, Radu Alexei Padina. He's in his second year with the Toronto Predators. He's 6'4", 210 pounds from Mississauga. He's getting the start for Toronto. And on the other end, we have Nicholas McGowan, who is from Frankfurt, Ontario, getting the start for Northumberland. So on the ice now, we've got Nikita Kravchenko and Maxim Nechayev out there, as well as Oliver Zaboransky, Vladislav Harlamov, and Isaac Carrero out for the Preds. For Northumberland, we are seeing Bo Stevenson out there, along with Matt Davies, and Joshua Hall's out there. Bryce Patterson is out there as well, and Devin Tobacco. We got a stoppage of play here. 44 seconds into this game. Oh, look at that. Didn't see it, but the referee took a tumble, and both benches were giving him a hand. You don't see that very often, but when you do, that's with a little laugh. The referee was smiling, so that's good. So Josh Burkers is in the face-off circle. One to draw, as it's controlled by Serlapov. Carried ahead by Nechayev. He gets a shot away, and that's vacuumed up by McGowan. 58 seconds into this contest here at Canlan. Now in the face-off circle, Denzel James. Tied him up on the face-off, left the puck for his winger. Picked up by McGregor coming up the right side for Northumberland. The ref got in the way there, and Denzel James got tripped up, but was behind the ref, so he didn't see it even because it wasn't in his peripheral there. They bang it off the boards, and it's sent in by McGregor. And now it's picked up by Schneider, and he flips it on his backhand to center. Controlled by Northumberland in their own end. They get it as far as the Preds' defensive end as Schneider picks it up. Goes rink wide to Shale Nichols. And now Lockhead got hit there as it's turned over. Preds had it for a moment, but then it was picked up by Stone. Now Tobacco, he'll just flip it in there, and McGuire gets it. Battle for it along the half wall on the near side, and it's clear to center. Picked up by Tawiaka. Knocked down by McGuire as he gets it. Got a bit of a hook there from Tobacco, but the arm stayed down. Controlled by Tawiaka and behind the Stars net. As that puck bounced off of Noah Fakete, and he rattles it around to the near side, and it's picked up by Tobacco, who's been out there for a while. He's being pressured there by Stolf. Stolf got it up ahead to Fakete, but it's turned over again. Hall went after it, but Preds got it back again. Dumped in on the backhand by Stolf. He gives chase, but Bryce Patterson got there first. Stars clear it down. No icing as it went off the skate of Harlamov. Goes down to the near corner. Controlled by Kravchenko. Thrown around to the far side. And now it's carried ahead by a newcomer for the Preds, number 21, Alessandro Nicastro. He was picked up by the Preds from the new Tecumseh Civics. want to point that out. There's the new player on the ice now for the Predators, number 21, Alessandro Nicastro. He's a forward, 18 years old, from Maple, Ontario. He's still out there along with Okamura and Prasuti. Now Kravchenko at the center dot. Surveys. Then it gets it up ahead to Zaboransky. He's making some moves, gets it off to Prasuti. Back to Zaboransky. What a save by McGowan, and they score on the second try. Holy jumping. Looks like it's Julian Prasuti that's getting this one. Preds strike first. 4 minutes and 1 second in. 4 minutes and 1 second in. Wow. This is the start that the Preds needed, that's for sure. Oliver Zaboransky was going right down Main Street, and he got a pass off, and then he got a return feed, and McGowan stoned him cold, but he thought that Northumberland got out of trouble, but Preds just pounced on that puck afterwards, and by the looks of it, Julian Prasuti potted that one to get the Preds on the board first. Sent in again, picked up by McGregor, drops it off Burkers. Two Preds pressure him and force a turnover as it's picked up by Nechayev and backhanded out to center. Carrero gives chase, but looks like Chetirkin got there first, number 88. McGuire shoots one, deflected, and McGowan covered that one. Preds are dominating so far as we're approaching the 5-minute mark of this first. As off this tie-up, no, there were 3 Preds in that area, but none of them knew where the puck was. Meanwhile, it's carried ahead, and a big hit there on Ivan Schwartzman. Looks like it's Artu Lepakongas that got him. And offside is the call here. That was a huge hit by Artu Lepakongas, defenseman from Finland. Got a nice hit on Ivan Schwartzman, number 14 for the Preds. Right winger from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Sent ahead. Schwartzman couldn't control it. Now McGuire knocked down. And James picks it up from McGuire. That goes off a stick. Schwartzman gives chase. Lepakongas got there. That saucer pass goes off a Lockhead. Now Lepakongas has control of it for Northumberland. Being pressured there by Lockhead. Now Tobacco gives chase. Gets it. Tries to wrap it. Meanwhile, surveying to try and get a pass off. Now he does. Here's a shot and a save by Alexei Padina. Get a nice pass off and put Alexei Padina to the test. Sent back into the Northumberland end. Oh, he overskated it as they get it up ahead. Misses 2 people. And the Preds have it again. Harlamov. Now Stolf giving chase. Gets the puck. Tries to wrap it. Throws it out front. Here's a shot and a save by McGowan on Noah Fakete. That was a real good chance for number 9. But McGowan stood up to the task there. Meanwhile, it's thrown to the near corner on the right side. As it's carried ahead by Stone, number 25 from Northumberland. Forward from Arizona. Dropped off. Both teams were going for a change. Now Stolf, who's back on the ice, has Nicastro with him. Now he scores! Michael Stolf makes it 2-0 Preds! Stolf was going down on a 2-on-1 with the newcomer Nicastro. He was looking at McGowan with a little turn to the right with his head and thought that he was going to pass it off to Nicastro and goes, nope, I'm going to scare him and go top shelf. What a goal. Serapov got it up ahead. Here comes Burkers up the left side. Pass went off of Nichols. Northumberland gets it right back as here's Tim Levine. And now McGregor. Sent in. Shale Nichols gives chase. Number 16 for the Preds. He's a big guy, 6'4", 180 pounds. He's a defenseman from Toronto. Stars fight to keep it in, but could not. As Nicastro gets control of it. Gets it over to Pursuti. And now it goes back down to the Preds end as it's picked up by Nichols. Oh, it was almost turned over there. Carrero gets it. And now here comes Baranski. Was here decided up into the netting by Nicholas McGowan. For those of you just tuning in, I am Cliff MacIntosh. With 11 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the first period, the Preds have a 2-0 lead on goals by Meanwhile, here's a goal! It's MacIntosh that makes it 3-0! Well, talk about tuning it in right in time. Another goal in which Isaac Carrero was right in the middle of the play. And he set up MacIntosh to pad the Preds' lead. McGuire was looking to get a hit on Davies. So yeah, it's 3-0 now on goals by Julian Pursuti, Michael Stolf, and the most recent one, which you just saw, was courtesy of MacIntosh, as that shot is stopped by McGowan. .11:02 to go in the opening period here at Canlan. It's 3-0. As Denzel James is going to get set to take the face-off here, and he wins it. The drive goes way wide off the stick of Kravchenko. And now battle forward at center ice. Denzel James gets a big hit in there on Tim Levine. Denzel James has been around the GMHL for quite some time. Before he joined the Preds, he was playing for the Toronto Blue Ice Jets, and this was a while ago. He was playing for the Toronto Blue Ice Jets in his first year. This is his 5th year in the GMHL. He spent the first year in the G with the Blue Ice Jets and spent the past 4. Meanwhile, here's a goal off the stick of Tyler McGregor. And Northumberland cuts the lead to 3-1. Lots of goals here. They put the one on the board for the McGregor goal, but when Nechayev appeared to have scored a goal, they are still yet to put the number 3 on the board, so I'm not sure if they waved it off or not. We'll try and get you an update about that. Meanwhile, a shot from the right point was blocked and thrown to the corner. Out front it comes as Northumberland player number 23, Ben Crowchild from Calgary, wasn't in a position to get a shot away. Davies got hit there and is picked up by Okamura. Battle there and behind the Preds net. They get it out front and it's picked up by Nicastro. They try to get it out to center and do. Meanwhile, Serlopov was looking to get a pass up ahead. It's turned over. There's a shot and a save. Rebound is loose. Oh, what a save by Alexi Padina as he stoned Tyler McGregor cold. And he covers another try by Northumberland. But that was quite a save as Alexi Padina stopped Tyler McGregor with his pad. Well, Burkers is in the face-off circle and he wins it. Oh, big hit there by Julian Prasuti on Tim Levine. As it's knocked down by McGregor. And now it's picked up by Okamura. Northumberland gets it right back, but it's turned over and is carried ahead by Nicastro. And we'll send it in there. The Stars have it again. They rattle it around the boards for McGregor. Been around the Northumberland Stars for a while. He was with Northumberland last year. Number 27, Tyler McGregor, a native of Bowmanville. Meanwhile, we got a stoppage of play as the puck wound up in the Stars bench. Tobacco and Zaboransky in the circle. Tobacco won it as it's picked up by Lepakongas. Rolling around, Tawiaka. Got it to Hall. Meanwhile, it's turned over and get it out front. He couldn't get into a position to shoot it. Harlamov looks to get a pass off, makes a nice little move there. Tried to set up Nachaya, but it just missed to the left. As it goes back down as Alexi Padina plays this one for Kravchenko. Oh, it's turned over. Pass to Hall, and he's robbed by Alexi Padina. What a save. Crowchild tried to glove it down, couldn't. And now he's in a little battle there with Kravchenko. And now a backhand pass into the near corner as they tried to feed the point, and it missed Tawiaka. And it goes back down to the Stars' end. Tawiaka. There's a little spinorama move on James as he surveys. Now gets a pass off. It was deflected, and as a result, Burkers couldn't handle the pass the way he wanted it. Now Schwartzman. Schneider got a little hit there. Wasn't big, though. Now battle forward at the right point. Stars try to keep it in. Knocked down by James, and he gets it out of there. Now Schwartzman gives chase. Now James has it. Poked away by Burkers. And now it's sent in by Schwartzman. Lockhead gives chase. And a battle in the near corner as it's cleared down. Now a race for it. Alexi Padina played it away from McGregor. Meanwhile, here's a chance and a save by Alexi Padina. It was a beauty on Josh Burkers. Kept in by McGregor. Now Lockhead at center ice for the Preds. Backhands it in. 6:03 to go in the first. They're still yet to put the number 3 on the board, so I'm not sure if Nachayev's goal counted, but it might have been waved off. McGuire, rink wide in the far corner. Controlled by Hasty. Thrown for Ternopolsky. He's a big guy. 6'6", 245 pounds. He's a forward from Fort Hill. was thrown out front and went off a skate. And Hall had it. And a huge hit there as Noah Fakete got knocked down. He's poked out to center. And Colton McGuire sends it into the Stars' end. No icing here as it's sent down. Here is Harlamov. McGuire surveys. Now gets it up ahead to Pasuti. Oh, he got knocked down hard. And that was Ben Crowchild that got it good there. 4:47 left in the first period. As it's sent back to center ice. Here is Patterson getting it up ahead. Preds get it on the turnover and backhand it into the Stars' end. Crowchild banks it off the boards, but it's picked up by the Preds. Meanwhile, here's a 1-on-2 as McGregor got in there. Tobacco was looking to join him. Now sent in. They're looking to get a pass out front, but Kravchenko broke that one up. Here's Burkers. And Burkers gets it back again. Tried to feed the point, and they could not keep it in. Meanwhile, here's a breakaway for Nechayev. He's in, and a penalty coming here. Meanwhile, here's Nechayev. Here's Control. They're going to give him the 2 for tripping, so the Preds are going to go on the power play here as Nechayev got tripped up as he was going in on a breakaway. The tripping penalty is going to be on Bo Stevenson, defenseman from Peterborough. Oh, the Preds. Apparently someone else went off to the penalty box too. So by the looks of it, I'm not sure who got the other penalty, but Stevenson's in there. And McGregor's going to go out there. Yeah, someone else is in the penalty box, so it's a two-man advantage for the Preds. This is a huge chance for them to capitalize here. As it's deflected and a save by McGowan. He had to be sharp there. As the Preds were on a two-man advantage here. Now Mackenzie Okamura is in the face-off circle. Check that, it is James. Okamura was on the wing there. Here's McGuire. Trying to get a pass out front. Meanwhile, there's a short-handed bid, but nice defense there by the Preds. McGuire got a piece of Burkers as they get it up ahead. Here comes Okamura. Just flips it in, and McGowan stops that. Meanwhile, Colton McGuire went down after the play had stopped. It looks like it was Ben Crowchild that got him. Meanwhile, here is Zabaransky getting a pass out front. He's picked up by the Stars and cleared back down. Alexei Padina plays this one for McGuire. 2:44 left in the first. A minute to go in the two-man advantage. Both penalties were assessed at the same time. Here's Matt Hasty. Hands it up to Nechayev. Stops. And gets it over to McGuire off the boards. Comes in, gets a pass off. Looked like Nechayev couldn't get control of it. Here's Hasty. Pass out front. And it was broken up again and cleared down. Same sequence happened. McGuire, he's looking to start yet another rush on the power play here. Zaboransky. Pass off. Ooh, Nechayev fanned on that one. Now McGuire, who's been out there for a while. What a pass off, and what a save by McGowan on Zaboransky. The two-man advantage is over as both players who were given penalties at the exact same time come out, and we're back to 5-on-5 now with 1:24 to go in the first period. Here's Kravchenko. Around for Harlamov. Sent back down. This is not an icing, as it's up in the air and knocked down. Here comes Tyler McGregor, drops it off. Here's a shot that goes wide. Now Chornopolsky gets it up ahead. Here comes Stolf looking for number 2. Tries to drop it off, couldn't. Meanwhile, he goes in, a rebound is loose, and McGowan took care of that one. There's a pass out front, and what a save by McGowan, as he absolutely robbed Eddie Chornopolsky. Pred went down, that was Cole Schneider. As McGregor. Now Okamura coming up through center in a 1-on-2. 21 seconds left in the first period. We still did not get an update about whether or not the Nechayev goal counted. So it's either 2-1 or 3-1. With 6 seconds left, it's carried ahead. It's broken up. Another chance, and Alexei Padina covered that up with 2 seconds to go. Northumberland is pulling their goalie with 2 seconds left. So if it's 2-1, which the scoreboard still says they get an equalizer, if it's 3-1, then they cut the lead to 1, but they couldn't do anything off the face-off as it was tied up there. So that's the first. We're still yet to know if, we're still yet to find out if Nechayev's goal counted. It's either 2-1 or 3-1 at the end of the first period. Stay tuned for the second period. All right, we're back from Canlan for the second period between this game between the Toronto Predators and the Northumberland Stars. We do have an update about Nechayev. They put the number 3 on the board, so Nechayev's goal, in fact, did count. So I was right the first time. It's 3-1 for the Preds to start the second period. Oliver Zaboransky's in the face-off circle to start the second. It looks like Josh Burkers is the man that he's up against in the face-off. They're going to get set, and here we go. The second period is underway. That one just barely missed Isaac Carrero. As they get it up ahead, Zaboransky chips it, and that was batted down with a high stick, so we get a stoppage of play here. Face-off's going to be in the offensive zone for the Preds. It looked like it was batted down with a high stick outside of the line in the neutral zone. Preds got control off that face-off, but Burkers gets control for the Stars. Ooh. Patterson lost control of it as the Stars clear it back down to the Preds' own end. For those of you just tuning in, hi, I'm Cliff MacIntosh. It is 3-1 in favor of the Toronto Predators as we are 55 seconds into the second period here as there's a penalty coming up here. Here's control. Let's see what it is. Interference. Looks like the interference penalty is on Bo Stevenson. So it's 3-1 Preds. Toronto's going on the power play here. It's 3-1 for the Preds on goals by Julian Prasuti, Michael Stolf, and Maxim Nechayev. The only goal so far for Northumberland was courtesy of Tyler McGregor. Oh, huge hit there by Bill Lockhead. He got Daniel Chatirkin. Meanwhile, the shot there goes wide. They were looking to get a tip there. It's sent in. Tawiaka took a whack at it. And the Stars get it and clear it back down. Alexi Padina plays this one for Colton McGuire. He surveys. And now they start a breakout. 40 seconds into the power play here's Stolf. Leading up top for Hasty, rink wide for McGuire. It's a shot deflected. And the Stars get it, and here's a short-handed breakaway for Tyler McGregor looking for his second of the game. Lost control of it. Meanwhile, here's a chance for Tobacco, and Alexi Padina stopped them. Here's Tobacco again. Turned over. And here comes Stolf up through the neutral zone. Now into the zone. Looking to get a pass off. Varlamov just came off the bench, gloved it down, and had it poke checked away by Serlapov. Here is Serlapov. Controlled by the Preds. 28 seconds left to go in the interference penalty on Bo Stevenson as that shot is stopped by McGowan. Kravchenko had it turned over. And it's dumped in by Patterson. Now Harlamov. 8 seconds left in the penalty to Stevenson. He's in a battle there and he gets it out of there. Goes to Okamura. Oh, Lepakongas took a tumble. Meanwhile, here's a chance and we get a stoppage of play here as here's an interference penalty as Nicastro was going right down Main Street looking to get his first goal was a Toronto Predator. The interference penalty is going to be on Mackenzie Okamura. So this is going to be the Stars' first power play of the game. They're looking to trim the deficit to 3-2 here. As off this face-off, it is controlled by Lepakongas, and that one was well up in the air, and Alexi Padina got it with his glove. Now Burkers is in the face-off circle, and he wins the draw. Up top to Tobacco, rink wide. Tobacco gets it back. Tees up and fires, and Alexi Padina stopped it. Northumberland wins another face-off as it's fed up top to the point. Tobacco. Rink wide. There's a pass out front, and the shot was blocked by Schneider and thrown high. And Prasuti gives chase, but they couldn't get it out. Now they do. As Robert Turnbull is saying, force it, force it. As they want to, as he wants his guys to actually get a shorthanded bid here. Minute and 10 seconds left on the penalty to Okamura as it's worked back to the hash marks and up top to the point again and back. McGregor shoots, passes. Whoa, he had a wide open net and he missed it. There's another penalty coming up against Toronto. McGowan going to the bench, and there's control. Let's see what it is. Hooking the call. The hooking penalty is going to Shale Nichols. So it's going to be a two-man advantage for the Stars for 51 seconds. Well, this is going to be a huge test for Radu Alexei-Padina as Denzel James wins the face-off. Didn't know where it was after that. Now a battle for it near the hash marks. Northumberland gets control of it. Passes out front. That was broken up by Colton McGuire. They send it up ahead. Denzel James gives chase. McGowan thought of playing it. Said he didn't. The reason why he didn't, it was far enough ahead of James that he couldn't get a chance out of that. Meanwhile, here's a chance and a save. And a rebound's loose. Stevenson had that chance as it saucered over to the far side. Carrero in on Davies. Now a drive save. Rebound is loose. Oh, McGregor had a wide open net and he fanned on it. As Okamura comes out of the box. Oh, it was almost turned over. McGowan was in panic mode for a little bit as they're looking to pot an empty netter shorthanded. That one goes off the stick of Davies, or the skate rather, as it's sent back into the Preds end and McGuire gets control of it. Around for Kravchenko and up to Zabaranski. Sent in. And Kravchenko has it again with 30 seconds left in the penalty to Nichols as it's cleared back down. They fire a long saucer pass. Looking like Eric Carlson. Meanwhile, here's a chance, and McGowan stopped Nechayev, who was looking to get his second of the game. And now knocked out in front. And it's carried ahead. Penalty to Nichols is over. He's going to the Preds bench for a change and is turned over. James is looking to get a breakaway. Look out. Now here's a 2-on-1 and a shot by James. Rebound is loose. James trying to poke away at it. And Serlopov got to him by the time he was looking to get a goal. Here's Zabaranski. Being pressured there. Tries to feed the point. Nobody was minding the left point. Zabaranski turned over, picked up by Crowchild. Crowchild was looking to draw a penalty. Man, blockhead, and oh boy, a Predator is down. That's Kravchenko. Got knocked down, but he got right back up, and there's going to be a penalty on Northumberland. It's a tripping penalty, and it is on Benjamin Crowchild. So the Preds are going to go on another power play here. Just over 7 minutes into the second period here. And they win the draw. Fed up top to the point for Hasty. Throwing out front, and Northumberland gets it. They clear it back down. McGregor battling there on the corner on the near side. The Preds had control of it for a moment, but the Stars got it right back. Serlopov. Here he is again at the half wall, sending it in deep. Hasty forced a turnover, and now, oh, he almost lost control of it. Now as Burkers is getting in on him, looking to force a turnover and get a shorthanded bid out of that. They're still battling for that one as the Preds finally get it out to the neutral zone. As here, they keep it in. Here's McGuire looking. Oh, he had a wide open net and couldn't tuck it in as he deked out McGowan. The shot deflected. And the Stars get it again. Burker's got a hit in on McGuire as James picks it up at the half wall. Tries to get a pass off. Oh. Meanwhile, they try to poke away at it and jam it in the net. And they keep it in. Long shot is blocked. Here's James. Shoots one, and that's stopped by McGowan. Here's Harlamov. Looking to get a pass. Now he poked away at it again, and McGowan covered it. "18 seconds left in the penalty to Crowchild as Okamura is in the face-off circle and he wins it. Back for Kravchenko and over to Harlamov. Pressured there. Penalty's almost over. 8 seconds left in that penalty as he fanned on the pass, but got it. Here's a big drive, deflected, save, rebound is loose. And the Stars get it off of that chance. That was a great chance. As the penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5 here. Davies has come on. As here is Okamura. The Stars get it out to center. Now Okamura has it again and sends it in. Nicastro was giving chase, and now there's a battle for it in the near corner. It's popped up in the air. Alessandro Nicastro, there's a penalty coming up here. Looks like it's going against Toronto. Yep, it is. There's control. Schneider gloved it down. Let's see what it'll be. Looks like Julian Pursuti is getting a penalty. Looks like hooking is the call. So, as we're 6 seconds left from the halfway mark of this contest, Northumberland's going on a power play here. And meanwhile, it's carried ahead by Isaac Carrero, and he'll send it in. Moves off the back of the net, and it's picked up by Stevenson. Gets it up ahead. Here's Burkers. McGregor turned over, and Stolf got it to center. Now Stolf pressures his man as they get a pass off. Burkers. Tobacco. Sent in. Schneider. Tobacco got it back, and there's a penalty coming up here on Tobacco for tripping. As he tripped up Cole Schneider, and that's going to do it. For the power plays, it's going to be 4-on-4 for 1 minute and 20 seconds. And the thing about 4-on-4, anything can happen. So, Tobacco's going to the sin bin, as it's going to be 4-on-4 for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Northumberland wins the draw. They just barely get it out as it went off the stick of Nechayev. Here's Hasty getting it over to Zaboransky, and he banks it off the boards and throws it to the near corner. Down to the hash marks now along the boards. Zaboransky getting in there in a battle along the half wall. And they still poke away at it. Hasty in there. Zaboransky is there. Nechayev is there. Nechayev gets the pass from Zaboransky. Nechayev being pressured there by Hall. They get it out front. They poke away at it, and while falling, Nechayev was looking to go and get his second of the game, but McGowan stopped them. Zaboransky was getting a little chirp from, it looks like Tyler McGregor. Those of you just tuning in, I am Cliff MacIntosh. With 8:33 left to go in the second period, it's 3-1 for Toronto on goals by Julian Prasuti, Michael Stolf, and Maxim Nechayev. The one goal for the Northumberland Stars was scored by Tyler McGregor. The Preds are about to go on the power play here. As the penalty to Prasuti's over. Oh, what a goal! Nikita Kravchenko goes top corner, going in along the left side, and it's 4-1. It's a power play goal just when the penalty to Prasuti ended. Wow, what a goal. Talk about rolling up your sleeves and making it happen. Holy jumping. Oh, big hit there. Meanwhile, James tries to get a shot away. He nearly potted one going top corner, but he just missed. That one goes out of play. Faceoff's going to be outside the line. And the Preds win it. Here's Schneider. 7:43 to go in the second period as the Preds now lead it 4-1 on a goal by Nikita Kravchenko. Defenseman from Vaughan. It's sent in there. Schwartzman gives chase. Now a battle for it in deep near the Northumberland net as it's carried ahead by Tobacco. Hall couldn't get control of the pass as the Preds pick it up and get it as far as the Northumberland line as they send it up ahead, and now a battle for it along the line. Schneider gives chase, but Stevenson got there first. Now McGregor tries to clear it, couldn't. Now he gets away from a check, and now he skates it out to center ice. Taken away by Noah Fakete. Gets it up ahead to Nichols. Just flip it in there. Now Chornopolsky gets in there. Stolf. Shot is blocked by Chatirkin. Thrown out front. Chornopolsky couldn't go with the pass the way he wanted it. He was looking to get a goal out of that. Oh boy. Now Eddie Chornopolsky's hurt. Just as he was looking to get a chance. 6'6", 245-pound Eddie Chornopolsky goes down. He gets right back up though. He got right back up before the trainer got there, and now he's going to skate to the bench under his own power. This comes to show you how tough those big guys are. So with 6:11 to go in the second period, there's going to be a face-off on the left side of Alexei Padina. Preds win the draw. Here's Hasty. Sending it around the boards, but not out. Kept in by Northumberland. Here's McGuire. Getting it around behind for Hasty. Now Stolf is looking for a pass. Doesn't get it. Zaboransky takes the serpentine route through the neutral zone. And Star got knocked down as it's controlled by the Preds in their own end. Okamura went off a stick. Here comes Stolf right on in. He's stopped and no rebound. As Michael Stolf was looking to get his second goal of the game. Now in the face-off circle, Mackenzie Okumura. Lost the draw. Preds are putting the pressure on as Prasuti's in there, but it's turned over. And try to keep it in, but sent around behind. 5:15 left to go in the second. Here's Prasuti. Spins away from the defenseman, but Northumberland gets it to center. Nicastro sends it in. For those of you just tuning in and wondering who he is, number 21 for the Toronto Predators, Alessandro Nicastro. He's a newcomer to the Preds. He's an 18-year-old forward from Maple, Ontario. He was picked up by the Toronto Predators from the new Tecumseh Civics. Here he is with the puck now. Dropping it off. Kravchenko with a shot. It was gloved down. It was a risky play as it was quite a hard shot. He couldn't get it into the offensive zone. Big drive. Alexei Padina steered that one aside as it went off the stick of Aiden Tawiaka. Here is Tobacco. Bang it off the glass and out to center. And here is Harlamov sending it in. Right to McGowan, and he covers it up as Isaac Carrero was lurking. They still battle for that face-off. Preds won it, but they couldn't keep it in the zone. Here's Nichols. Oh, it's turned over. There's a shot, and it's blocked by his own teammate as it was thrown up into the netting. And we got a stoppage of play here. Don't know what for. It's either the puck went up into the netting, and it looked like it did. That appears to be what it is. So I guess I was right the first time. Joshua Hall is in the face-off circle against Oliver Zaboransky, and Hall won it. As it's sent in, here's Schneider throwing it around for Nechayev. Looking to get a pass off, but he fanned on it. As here is Crowchild looking to get a chance, and a blocker saved by Alexei Padina. What a stop. Now the speedster Nechayev goes up the left side, but it's turned over. As it's thrown around the boards, and it's out. Hall gets it in, and Alexei Padina stopped it. There's 3:08 left to go in the second period for those of you just tuning in. Hi, I'm Cliff MacIntosh. It is 4-1 for the Toronto Predators on goals by Julian Prasuti, Michael Stolf, Maxim Nechayev, and Nikita Kravchenko. The only goal so far for the Northumberland Stars was courtesy of Tyler McGregor. That's where we stand now with 2:50 left in the second period. The Stars get it out and goes as far as center. Here's McGuire coming into the zone. Gets a pass off, and James couldn't get it into the net off the backhand. Now battle in front of the net. They poke away at it and still loose. And the Stars get it, but they couldn't get it out. Kept in by Hasty. Goes off the side of the net. James tried to get a pass off, but it was broken up by Tawiaka. The Stars still could not get it out of there. Now they still... Oh, that shot goes off the crossbar, off the stick of Colton McGuire. And meanwhile, here come the Stars right back up the ice. Here's McGregor getting a pass off, but it missed. Tobacco now. Penalty coming up here. It looks like it's going against Northumberland. Not sure what it is. The penalty is going to be assessed to Devon Tobacco. Forward for Northumberland from Moose Lake, Manitoba. As with a minute and 49 seconds to go in the second period, the Preds are going on the power play here. As it's kept in, or it was almost kept in, now it is. They try to get a pass off as they're still battling for it along the blue line, and it gets out. Here is Kravchenko, who has a goal. He got the fourth goal, the most recent one. It's a shot, and it's thrown away by McGowan. Meanwhile, a race for it. And, whoa! A really loud bang came from the other end. Someone is not too happy. Meanwhile, it is carried ahead, and a shot goes wide off the stick of Kravchenko. Now Stolf, he also has one of the goals for the Preds. They're going to get a pass off. There's a shot, and Carrero was looking to tip that. And Carrero got a shove after the play had stopped. Well, 48.2 seconds to go in the second period here. Preds are on the power play still. They tie him up and get control off the face-off. The Preds do. Nechayev up top and back. Getting a pass in deep. Out front again. Now looking to get a shot away. They're battling for it along the point again. Thrown out front, what a save! And then it goes off one of the lights high above the ice, so we get a stoppage with 26 seconds to go. Carrero is going to be in the face-off circle against Josh Burkers. And Carrero up against a big guy, and Josh Burkers won the face-off. Then he goes to work, but Stars, it goes off a stick. Alexei Padina played it up ahead for Zabaranski. Nechayev and back as they come into the zone. Here's a shot. Oh, it caught McGowan off guard, but it went wide. Carrero had another chance, but he couldn't cash in. And that's the second period. And a little extracurricular after the buzzer. So the Preds extended their lead with a goal in the second, courtesy of Nikita Kravchenko. And that's where we stand after two periods. At the end of the second period, the Preds lead it 4-1. Stay tuned for the third. Okay, we are back from Canlan Ice Sports York for the third period of this game between the Toronto Predators and the Northumberland Stars. As it is 4-1 for the Predators as we get set to start the third. It's 4-1 for the Preds on goals by Julian Prasuti, Michael Stolf, Maxim Nechayev, and Nikita Kravchenko. The one goal for the Northumberland Stars came from Tyler McGregor. So that's where we stand at the start of the third period. There's a bit of a delay here. Here we go. Third period is underway. As it set in, no icing. The Stars are still on the penalty kill. As the Stars get it back. Now it's 5-on-5 again. That's why it wasn't an icing, because the Stars were still on the penalty kill. Meanwhile, here's Carrero at the half wall. Getting it in. Zaboransky. Oh, a battle for it. Oh, Harlamov slipped and fell as it goes around to the other side for Nechayev. Backhands it in to Carrero, who has it in the corner, feeds it up top. Shot goes wide. Now Kravchenko, he's got one goal tonight. Sends it in. Nechayev gets it right back from Kravchenko. Or no, that was Zaboransky. Kravchenko is at the right point. Here's Nechayev. Kravchenko. Harlamov in the Pred zone end. Pressured there. Tobacco gets it. Burkers behind the net. Kravchenko. They hold it in there. Here's a shot, and Alexei Padina stopped it. As they get it out to center. That one goes off the stick of Schwartzman as McGregor was looking to take a pass. Now a big drive. Nobody knew where that puck was going. Now Harlamov. Kravchenko. Walkhead sending it in. Schwartzman in the corner. Gonna get a pass off. Tried to set up James for a one-timer, but he fanned. And now Schneider has it at the red line and get back into the zone. And Schneider's glove got knocked off as some mashing and bashing all over the place in the Stars' end. Here is Nichols. Getting it away from Levine. And now Schneider. Got it up ahead. Stars have it now. McGregor had it go off his stick. Alexei Padina plays this one for Schneider. We're approaching the 3-minute mark of this third period. As this is Stolf throwing it behind the net. 2 Stars are on his man. That's Nichols. Preds get it again. That's carried ahead by Stolf as he gains the red line and dumps it in. Now a battle for it. 15 against 15. Chornopolsky and Patterson. Is it sent in by Davies? Rolling around. Davies gets it back. Out front it comes, and it was broken up. Held in by Chatirkin. Fred's got it and threw it back down to the Stars' end as it's picked up by Tawiaka. Nicastro's looking to deke him out. He's almost turned over. And now it's a 3-on-3. It was awfully close to being offside there. The whistle did not go. And while it's lost in someone's skates as the Preds get it. Okamura sends it in. Prasuti gets it. Kept in with a shot blocked. Now here's a breakaway for Tyler McGregor looking for his second of the game, and he's stopped by Alexei Padina. McGuire in a battle along the half wall. Harlamov gets it. Now battle for it along the right point. McGuire gets it in deep in his own end. He sends it down and it misses everybody, and this becomes an icing. Okamura is in the face-off circle against Burkers, and Burkers wins it. But the Preds get control of it. Here's Pursuti dumping it in after he gained the red line. Lepakangas left it for Patterson. Now a long pass. McGregor flying in there, and he's stopped by Alexi Padina. Man, he's been standing tall and dominating in that net. Holy jumping. Burkers lost the draw this time. Schneider gets control of it. Here he comes up the left side. Into the zone. Took a hit there. He's still going. Look at him fly. Nechayev. Turned over and goes as far as center. Carrero picks it up and sends it in. Zaboransky gives chase. Nechayev is there. He gets it now in the corner. And it's carried ahead by Burkers. This is offside. Or at least I thought it was offside, but Wiseman didn't put his arm up. Nechayev now in a race against Stevenson. Battle for it. Zaboransky in there. Jeans gets in on the battle. Now McGuire throws it out front. Nobody was there. And it goes out to center. McGuire. Pressured by Burkers. Gets away from him. Into the zone he comes. Look at him fly. Now Janes. Hey! I thought he scored, but wow. What a save by McGowan. He stoned Janesy cold. Janes had a wide open net, but McGowan got across just in time to stop Janes. Set in, here's Bill Lockhead getting it out front. Janes, second chance, he scores! The captain, Denzel Janes, makes it 5-1. Man, the Preds have opened up a humongous can as they continue to dominate the Northumberland Stars both offensively and defensively. We got a stoppage of play here. I don't know what it's for. It is 5-1 for the Toronto Predators now, for those of you just tuning in. It is 5-1 for the Preds on goals by Julian Pursuti, Michael Stolf, Maxim Nechayev, Nikita Kravchenko, and the most recent one was scored by Denzel Janes. The only goal so far in this game for the Stars came courtesy of Tyler McGregor. Kravchenko looking for the pass and got it. Now up ahead to Okamura, and he sends it in. Nicastro gives chase. Pursuti sends it in. Bounces off the back of the net. Okamura gets there. Gets it as Star went down. Thrown out front. Here's a chance, and Nicastro was looking to get his first as a Pred, but he was stopped by Nicholas McGowan. .11:44 to go in this third period. and goes in there. Here's Serlapov. Around for McGregor, who has the only goal so far in this game for the Northumberland Stars. Here is Tawiaka and behind the Stars net. Getting it up ahead, goes off the stick of Davies, but Davies gets it right back. Now he's got McGregor with him as he's going towards the net. Alexi Padina stopped it. As he got a backhand, but he didn't get much on it. Meanwhile, there's going to be a penalty for holding the stick. As Okamura had his stick held by Joshua Hall, who's going to the penalty box. Or check that, it's not number 52, it's Matt Davies, number 22. So either way, the Preds are going to be going on yet another power play here with 11 minutes to go. Here's a drive from the point. It was blocked. And the Stars get it and send it back down. Alexi Padina plays this one. Oh, be careful. It was almost turned over. McGuire. Zaboransky. Hasty. McGuire again. Crowchild. Penalty coming up here. It's going against the Preds. There's control. Let's see what it is. Slashing the call. The slashing penalty is going to be on Oliver Zaboransky, number 23. So that's going to do it for the Preds power play. So meanwhile, that one handcuffed Alexi Padina. Fed up top to the point. Off the stick and kept in for a moment by McGregor. But the Preds get it back again. Here comes Harlamov. He gets taken down. Here's Kravchenko. It is 4-on-4 and a Pred is down. He's going to get right back up. It was Vladi Harlamov that went down, but he got right back up. And he is skating to the Preds bench under his own power. That's the thing about this new look Toronto Predators team. They're really tough, and they have quite the advantage here at home. Banked off the boards and out to center off his face-off. Here comes Carrero. Shot it wide. He's looking to go. Penalty coming up here. Oh, now, here we go! A Star is down, and now everybody's jumping in there. We've got Tyler McGregor going up against, not sure who that is, but if both or two officials are in there breaking that up. That was Maxim Nechayev that he was going after, McGregor was. McGregor is saying some stuff to Nechayev as he's going off. Nechayev is going off, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be coincidental minors to McGregor and Nechayev for roughing. Benjamin Crowchild is going to the penalty box. Or he was going there. He's not getting a penalty. He was just going in there to do something with McGregor and Davies. Meanwhile, in the Stars' end, they were still tending to Northumberland Star that was down. There was a huge hit. I'm pretty sure it was Nechayev that got him. They're still tending to him. Let's hope he's okay. I think it might be some kind of head injury. This looks really scary. Still do not know who that injured Northumberland Star is. We don't know who that is. He's going down the tunnel. But whoever it was, let's hope he's okay. That looks like a scary head injury of some sort. Both referees are down near the penalty boxes discussing what is going to come after this. We know that McGregor and Nechayev both got penalties for roughing. No. The referees are still working out. Now there's a captain meeting called by the referees as Denzel Janes and Josh Burkers are getting explanations from the referees. Now, both Janes and Burkers are talking to their respective coaches on their respective benches, as play is still yet to resume after a little brawl ensued after a huge hit by Maxim Nechayev. I want to say it was Aiden Tawayaka that he got, but I'm not 100% sure. As we are still yet to resume play. So Nechayev and Zaboransky are in the penalty box for Toronto. Matt Davies and Tyler McGregor in the sin bin for Northumberland. They're still, both the Preds and the Stars are talking to each other about what's happening next, as we're still yet to resume play. For those of you just tuning in, hi, I'm Cliff MacIntosh. It's 5-1, and there was just a few minutes ago a huge hit by Maxim Nechayev that got, by the looks of it, I want to say it was Aiden Tawayaka that he got, as he hammered him headfirst into the boards, and then after that, everybody just jumped in, and Tyler McGregor made a beeline for Nechayev. But then you've got everybody down there yet they were still having to get a trainer out there to tend to Tawayaka or whoever it was that got hurt. It is 5-1 for the Preds, as we're still yet to resume play here. It is 5-1 for the Preds on goals by Julian Prasuti, Michael Stolf, Maxim Nechayev, Nikita Kravchenko, and Denzel Janes. The one goal for Northumberland was scored by Tyler McGregor. So, after all this time of the little extracurricular and the penalties and the captain meetings and the discussions at the bench, we're finally going to resume play, as it is 3-on-3 for 39 seconds. This is Patterson. Trying to get in. They'll battle for it, as it is carried ahead by Lockhead. Sending it in, and McGowan covers that one. The clock is still going. The clock is still going. I'm pretty sure it was going for like a good 7 seconds, but they weren't. Whoever was doing the clock either didn't hear the whistle or didn't know what to do. Tobacco in deep near his own net. There's a little spinorama. One penalty is over, so for 23 seconds, the Northumberland Stars are going to be on the power play. After the penalty to Davies is over, it's going to be 4-on-4. 5 seconds left in Davies' penalty as it's sent back down. And Davies is supposed to come out on the ice, but maybe Davies... If Davies isn't coming out, then could be some kind of misconduct, as we get a stoppage of play. So Oliver Zaboransky came out of the penalty box, and he's going right back there. So maybe it's too many men on the ice for the Preds. Well, the officials know what's going on here now. Now Zaboransky is down near the Preds bench. One referee is down near the Preds net. Another referee is at the Stars bench, and the linesman is on minding the face-off circle on the left side of Alexei Padina. Now we've got some more extracurricular anyways, we're going to get set to resume play again. By the looks of it, it is going to be a 4-on-3 power play for the Stars, as Josh Burkers is in the face-off circle against Stolf, and Stolf won it. And Kravchenko slaps it all the way down for the Stars end. Picked up by Tobacco. 8 minutes left in the third. It's 5-1 Preds as it's carried ahead and dropped off. Tobacco controls it, looking to set up Burkers. Instead, he gets the puck towards the net, but it was blocked by Stolf, and he gets it right back. Oh, Burkers couldn't get control of that pass, and now a race for it. Stolf gets there. Trying to get a pass off. Prasuti. Now the Stars have it. It's still 4-on-3 for the Stars, as penalties are over, but I guess 2 Preds and 1 Northumberland player is serving some kind of misconduct. Burkers out front. Now they score! It's 5-2. As it was Benjamin Crowchild that got that one. So what's going to happen now? It was a 4-on-3 goal. And now Colton McGuire is talking to the referee about what's going on now. So is it going to be 4-on-3 for Northumberland for the rest of regulation? As if so, the Preds defense has got to really step up here if that's the case. Fed up top to the point. Patterson out front, and they couldn't get it out. Here's Patterson again for Chatirkin. Chatirkin for Hall. Up top. And here's Chatirkin coming down the left side, throws it out front, and Hall can cash in. Chatirkin again. Patterson. Levine. Up top, Patterson again. Levine at the hash marks. Shoots one, it goes high. Chatirkin at the left point again. Sends it in. McGuire gets it. Cleared and down, as both teams are going to go for changes. However, Chatirkin's still out there. Burkers is out there. Tobacco is out there. Serlapov is out there. Davies is there. Burkers. Turned over, and Zabransky sends it down. 5:17 left in the third. It's 5-2 for the Preds. The Preds have a 5-2 lead on goals by Julian Prasuti, Michael Stolf, Maxim Nechayev, Nikita Kravchenko and Denzel Janes. The 2 goals for Northumberland were scored by Tyler McGregor and Benjamin Crowchild as it's sent down. As Nechayev has to get back in the penalty box. Well, I guess it's 4-on-4 now. As we get a penalty here. As it's a tripping penalty on Cole Schneider. As he knocked Devin Tobacco down. .428 left in the third. So now the referees are working out what's going to happen with Nechayev now. By the looks of it, Nechayev is still going to be in the penalty box. Cole Schneider got a penalty for tripping. So it's going to be another 4-on-3 power play for Northumberland here, as Denzel Janes is in the face-off circle against Devin Tobacco. 4:28 to go in the third period. Janes and Tobacco, they tie each other up, and the Stars win it. There's a chance. It looked like it went off the crossbar. Go, Davies! Now Tobacco. Into the zone. 2 Preds are watching him. Comes right down the left side. Now comes up top to the point again. Tobacco. Burkers shoots one wide. Burkers gets another chance, and it was broken up by Lockhead as it's fed up top to the point for Chetirkin. In for Tobacco. Burkers. Tobacco with a sharp angle. That's it to Burkers, who's now at the right point. Tobacco again. Tobacco, a backhand. Oh! Looks like it's Crowchild that, yeah, it was Crowchild that fanned on it. Here's a shot that's stopped by Alexei Padina, and he covers it. As Nicholas McGowan on the other end of the ice was tapping his stick on the ice as if the penalty to Cole Schneider ended. He's trying to trick Schneider into coming out of the penalty box and get another penalty. Meanwhile, Benjamin Crowchild is going to the penalty box. So, by the looks of it, it's going to be 4-on-4 now. Here's Zabaranski off the draw. Drive is steered aside by McGowan. 3:11 left in the third. 5-2 the score in favor of the Toronto Predators. On goals by Julian Prasuti, Michael Stolf, Maxim Nechayev, Nikita Kravchenko, and Denzel Janes. The 2 goals for the Northumberland Stars came from Tyler McGregor and Benjamin Crowchild. Harlamov gets it out to center. So now, a Star came out of the penalty box. Now, Schneider's penalty is about to stop, and he's back on the ice. So after all that time, we're back to 5-on-5. As this is icing. .2:17 left in the third. It's finally 5-on-5 again. Preds win the draw. Thrown around behind, where it can be taken by Kravchenko. Meanwhile, it is a shot there that is stopped by McGowan off the stick of Zabaranski with 2:04 left in the third. Stolf is in the face-off circle, and he won it, but the Stars got control of it enough for it to be cleared back down to the Preds' end. McGuire in a battle in the far corner. Tobacco. Zabaranski for the Preds. Comes through the neutral zone. Drops it off. Here's Stolf out front. They poke away at it. And Stolf is down. He's getting right back up, though. Well, he didn't get stopped, and now Serlapov is giving some shoves to Stolf as it's carried ahead. That one went off the stick of Tobacco. Now Serlapov. Sent in by Chatirkin. Now McGuire. That's as far as center. We got a stoppage for a hand pass with 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the game. Well, the face-off is going to be on the left side of Nicholas McGowan. We're under 1 minute left in the third. Here's Tobacco. Janes pressuring him. Goes to center. Here's Chatirkin. Schneider with 37 seconds left. Sent back down to the Northumberland end. Now McGregor with 15 seconds left, throws it out front and they score! And with 13.5 seconds to go, Josh Burkers gets a goal for Northumberland. Sent it right down the Stars' end. 7 seconds to go. The Stars have it. It gets out, and that's going to do it. Predators win! 5-3 final! And now after the buzzer, some more extracurricular. Officials took care of it. So this is a huge win for the Preds. 5-3 the final from Canlan. So now here are the 3 stars of the game. The number 3 star from the Predators is number 12, Julian Pursuti. He got the first goal of the game for the Preds and started a huge run for the Preds throughout this game. The number 2 star from the Preds is number 17, Maxim Nechayev, who got one of the goals, and it was a beauty, as well as doing some rock'em sock'em. And he was doing great all around, both offensively and defensively. And my number 1 star from the Preds is Radu Alexei Padina, the goaltender, who stood tall in net and had the Preds go to a huge win. So that's going to do it. The final score, Toronto Predators 5, Northumberland Stars 3 from Canlan. This is Cliff MacIntosh saying so long.